Hey, what's up everyone, this is Anytime Gaming here, and today I have a build for you guys which is not a Saints Elamos build. Trust me, it's not a Saints Elamos build. The internet is filled with Saint Elamos build. If you want, you can go there. In this channel, I make weird builds, and that's pretty much what I have for you guys today, because I always say if you can survive anything, you can kill anything. So I put focus on survivability a lot, because dead DPS is no DPS. All right, so let me show you what I have for you guys today. So let me just show you what I mean by that. First of all, let me just talk about the specialization, which is Gunner. So I'm going to use Gunner specialization here because it provides a lot of benefits for builds like damage builds. And also I need that 10% armor on kill, which is very important on this build. Now, as for the weapon, you can use any weapon you want, but I went for the Carbine 7 because this weapon is just so accurate and so good, especially if you use it with like Striker. This just becomes an aimbot weapon. That's all I can say. Like, whatever you want to hit, it's going to hit. That's how accurate this weapon is. Now, as for the talent, I am not using any damage talents like Strained or like Flatline. I'm going for Preservation. Now, why Preservation? Because killing an enemy repairs 10% armor over 5 seconds. Headshot kills improves that repair by an additional 10%. So basically, if you get headshot kills, you're going to repair your armor by 20% over 5 seconds. Now, that's a very aggressive armor regen right there. Now, this is not only amount of armor regen we have on the build. We have other healing sources on the build, which I'm going to talk about soon. But first, let me just show you my secondary weapon. My secondary weapon is Emmeline's Guard. It's a SMG, and it also comes with perfect preservation talent. So we get 12% armor coming back instead of 10% from the normal version. And if you get headshot kill, this will be 24% armor coming back over 5 seconds, which is really nice. So this will feed your that running gun playstyle. If you want to use a running gun playstyle, you can use this SMG or any other SMG you want, like SIG MPX, PP19. You can use the preservation talent on it, or you can even use shotgun like Mop Shotgun. You will get extra armor on kill from Mop Shotgun, and you can use preservation talent on that as well. I even made my pistol with preservation talent. Like, we're going full preservation over here. Yeah. Now, what's happening on the gear? To achieve this amount of armor regen and armor on kill at the same time, I need to use multiple set bonuses, and I want them to be active at the same time. And the only thing that can make me do that is Ninja Bike Messenger Backpack. Yes, and that's pretty much what I'm using right now. My backpack is Ninja. And for those of you guys that are new or returning player, you don't know what Ninja does, it basically unlocks a set bonus, the extra set bonuses from your gear. So if you're using one gear and using Ninja Bike, that gear will give you 2 pieces of set bonuses instead of 1. So that's pretty much what Ninja does. Now, as for the build, obviously I'm using 3 pieces of Striker because, again, Ninja is making it 4 piece. So we got that weapon handling, we got that rate of fire from Striker, and we have that beautiful Striker's Gamble talent, which provides us insane amount of damage when we build up the stacks. And as for the attributes, I'm going to go all weapon damage, and crit chance, because obviously it's a crit build. So we're going to go full on crits on everywhere we can. Now, as for the weapon damage, you can switch some of the weapon damage to armor, which I did for more armor, because more armor is more armor on kill and also more armor regen. But if you want to go full red build, like all weapon damage, you can do that. You'll get really good armor as well. It's not a problem. It's okay. You can choose whatever you want. Now, as for the high-end pieces, I went with Bellstone one piece because Bellstone will give us that 1% armor regen as well as 10% of armor on kill. And for the talent, obviously Obliterate is the talent because, it's just a crazy talent. You don't have to do anything. Just set and forget. You do damage, you crit, you stack up this, and you do even more damage. Pretty much. That's all it does. Pretty straightforward and very simple. Just damage. Just hit your targets and you'll get more damage from it. That's it. And obviously we're going to be using crit damage, crit chance, and crit damage mod over here. And as for the holster, I'm using UG, which I like to call in short of UG Nageteka, because this will provide us with 5% of total armor, 10% of armor on kill, and obviously we have crit chance and crit damage. Ignore my crit chance low. I don't have resources to optimize that thing. But yeah, so that's pretty much the setup. Now, if you count it properly, I have 30% armor on kill on this build. So UG is giving us 10%, Bellstone is giving us 10%, as well as the Gunner specialization giving us 10%. So that's 30%. If you're planning on to use, like, let's say Mop Shotgun, that will be 40% armor on kill. So that's crazy. So we have armor on kill as well as armor regen at the same time on this build, providing us all the healing that we need to survive pretty much anything. Because I always say, if you can survive anything, you can kill anything. Now, you can ask me this question that why am I not using any other backpacks such as like Memento? Because Memento, provide us with a lot of armor regen plus, bonus armor and damage at the same time. But those damage and bonus armor stays with you for like 10 seconds, and you have to go collect Memento trophies to build up the stack for the armor regen. And let me be honest that you're not going to be doing that on a legendary mission, run around and collect Memento trophies while NPCs are shooting at you, right? The legendary NPCs, you're not going to do that. Plus, if you use Memento, you have to use 4 pieces of Striker, which, to get the damage bonus, I mean the Striker set bonus, and you're going to be using 1 high end. And that point, you're losing the armor on kill, setup, the buffs that this build is providing, and also some armor regen at the same time. Which, if you want to do that, you can do it, but you have to keep in mind that if you want something, like one thing, you can't get the other thing. So you choose if you want to use Memento or you want to go approach like this, which I tried to, because of that Division 1 feeling. So I use it like this. It's up to you. Take it as a template. You can change around, whatever you feel like. Plus, the damage on this build is really good. Like, I'm doing easily 600k on the body, even with this much of armor, and I can do like, 800k on the head as well. If you want more damage, you can reduce the armor, go like full red maybe, and get more damage. And I am doing that with the Carbine 7, which has a very high RPM. If you're using a weapon that has like low RPM but a high base damage, you're gonna do even more damage. Like, if you want to see that damage number, to be honest, because Striker will give you even more damage than the damage number you actually see. And what I mean by that is because of the RPM, right? Striker provides you 15% of RPM buff. So even if you see the damage number is lower, you can still see that your enemy's health bar are just dropping because that RPM is increasing the amount of damage you do in that certain time period, right? So that's why it's so good. Now, if I show you my stats here, you can see I have the crit chance and crit damage, which is not fairly high. However, Striker just doesn't need that much because it's just go crazy with the multipliers that Striker stacks already have on it, right? Now, as for the defense stats, you can see I have nearly like 400k armor on kill over here, and the armor regen is kind of laughable. However, this do stack up with the preservation, so I mean, you're seeing how good my armor is healing, let's be honest, right? That's a really good amount of armor coming back at me. So that's pretty much the build, basically. So try it out, take it as a template, use it, change things around here and there, test it by yourself, and let me know what you feel about it. And that's pretty much it for the video, guys. If you liked it, put a thumbs up. That helps the channel a lot. Post a comment if you want for that algorithm. You know what I mean? And yeah, definitely let me know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.